What do you think? Or should we wait towards the end? How many questions? Is there a bunch of questions or? Let's just do a little quick, like 10-minute thing, like a little 10-minute practice. We'll still answer more questions, so don't go away, but let's just practice a little bit. So pull out, if you have it, chakra root cleanser, terebinth, trigger point blend, bay laurel, even marjoram, if you don't have any of those. If you don't have any of those, let me know. We'll come up with something different for you, but let's see what you got. Then the other thing is if you have ironbark eucalyptus or etheric cords, and if you don't have that, even rue or hyssop. So there's like group 1 of oils and a group 2 of oils. So try to have one from each of the groups. So if you have the terebinth or the marjoram or the chakra root cleanser on the temple, like here, like just tilt your head to the side and put like a few drops in and then rub it in with your fingertips. And then a little bit like right in front of the ear on the jaw where it hinges. You could do both sides if you want, or just a troubled side. And then once you have done that, begin inhaling. So you're inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth, and your awareness is on the jaws where they hinge in front of the ears. Keep taking long, slow, deep breaths into the jaws. Now, if you have the ironbark eucalyptus or the etheric cords or the rue or hyssop, switch over and you're inhaling, but on the same spots. If you want to be fancy, aloes would work for this as well. Mm-hmm. You're inhaling, your awareness is on the jaws. Yeah, this will take a weird tension out of your body. A tension that you didn't even know was there till it's gone. Now, switch back over to the first oil that you were using. Same spot, same area. You're just taking some long, slow, deep breaths.
If one jaw is worse than the other, still on both jaws.
If one's worse than the other, go ahead and focus on the bad one. Like really try to unwind that, give it some special attention. Most people, one side is usually a little worse than the other. What is it? Oh yeah. It's delicious. You're still inhaling. Sorry about that. I'm trying to look up a trigger point and it took me to YouTube. Looks like they changed the site. There you go. This is bizarre. Oh, well, I can't look it up. And then switch it to the other oil again. Okay, now whichever one you started off with, so the terebinth, the marjoram, the Turtle Point blend, whichever one that was, take a few drops and rub it on that spot where like your neck and shoulder kind of come together and it's tense. Like when you poke around there, it feels like a little tender, right? So do it on each side. And then once you've done that, inhale onto those same spots where the neck and shoulder kind of come together. How's that feel? What's that?
Really good. when we, that part on the shoulder, jaw started by this.
The release, yeah. And so here's another one that you wouldn't put this together, but inhale, continue to inhale, but move your awareness to your shoulder blades themselves, like right on the shoulder blade. That will carry tension up into the neck and into the jaw. And then go back up to the jaws again, just revisit the jaws. Inhale on that area. And then let the inhalation go. Check in with your body, check in with your jaw. Check in with your head, your neck. We're really targeting more the jaw, but just see how things feel. And then just let everything go. So Troy, how did that impact the jaw at all?
Maybe 50%.
50, that's pretty good for just like 5-10 minutes. Like kind of just run through that. It doesn't have to be any particular order, but especially going back and forth between the etheric chords and like the terebinth or whatever you use there. Sugar point blend, terebinth, chakra root cleanser, and keep treating the side of the head. Let's just do that. One more little piece. So whichever was that first one that you used, inhale, and your awareness is on the side of your head, not deep, but like the muscle on the side of your head, your temple all the way back to the backside. Like if you were to stick your hand like this, like that whole area. And Troy, how's that treating you?
I'm not sure yet, but I definitely have a lot of sensation that's been happening on the side of the head for a while.
For a little bit.
Yeah.
So like all these muscles that we're kind of touching, like from the base of the neck, where the neck and shoulder kind of come together, and some of this stuff up in the jaw and the side of the head, some of the most easily irritated muscles in the body. The one, especially where the neck and the shoulder come together, that is like number one. Like it is the most easily irritated. And it can refer stuff up into the head, into the side of the head, into the jaw. And so even though we're feeling pain here, still like, do the temple, kind of go all the way down, but go all the way down the neck, but like where that shoulder and neck meet, and then even take it a bit into the shoulder blades. And it will help to just unwind that whole component. Add you could put terebinth on in those areas, spikenard, vetiver, anything relaxing. Anything relaxing and spasmodic. I like terebinth just because it cleans tissue up really well. It cleans up joints. It helps break up lymphatic stagnation. It helps to break up trigger points. And when the lymph in those areas get bad enough, it starts to trigger those trigger points. Like they start to become activated. And then it's like this weird pain that like almost is non-responsive to normal treatment.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll keep doing that. I actually thought that initially I thought that it was a tooth that I have been kind of doing different treatments on for a couple of years versus having work done. And then I went in for a massage one day, just like a chair massage. And afterwards, like all the symptoms seemed gone for like 24 to 48 hours.
So that's the thing, like the side of the temple, some of the muscles in the jaw itself, and some of the deep jaw muscles will aggravate the nerves in the upper teeth. And there's one kind of deep in the floor of the mouth. They'll aggravate the teeth on the side. And it feels like, I think I may need a root canal or something. And it's literally like trigger point activity.
Yeah, that's exactly what it feels. I felt like the lymph is definitely really stagnant, like just kind of like in a knowing way. I was like, I don't think the lymph is moving in the jaw at all.
Yeah. It's super common, by the way, super common. Like, how we've talked about in the past, like practically everybody walking around has a psoas issue. Practically everybody walking around has a jaw issue. Like it would be uncommon for somebody to not have some issue with how the jaw is tracking or tension or something. I mean, the jaw just gets so wound up.
Gotcha. Well, thank you. I'll keep working this.
Well, over the next few weeks, I'll just keep going deep on the jaw. Like, let's just do that. Everybody can use it. Like I think Cindy was talking about it earlier. Her jaw was bothering her. Everybody can use it. Like, I had a thing, it was about like a month ago, where like my jaw, like I thought, my teeth, like I gotta go to the dentist, and I unwound the side of my head and the jaw, like, over here, it all went away. Yeah. I think I just probably had slept wrong, or I don't know. It felt like somebody punched me over there. Like it felt that bad. And I was like, but it was starting to hurt into the teeth. I unwound that, it all went away.
All right, great. I'll keep working this. Thank you so much.
Yeah. It takes a little bit to unwind. Just heads up, like do it repetitively for a little while. Like I had to stay on it for about a week, just like every day. And after that, it was done.
Okay, so I had marjoram, trigger point, and rue out. Are those the three different? Are those from the three different groups?
Well, I would use trigger point, and then If you had a Theracord, that would be better, but if not,
Okay.
inhale with the Rue. Like either one.
I've got it Theracord somewhere,
Yeah.
but that's right. It was 3 parts, right? So like the
No, just two. Just
or
two.
just the 2. Okay.
I'll
Yeah,
repost
Totally
it.
missed
I'll
that.
repost
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Awesome. Thanks so much, y'all.
You're so welcome.
And then go ahead